on top of pasta. We don't have Caesar salad. We don't bathe in garlic. We don't have problem with vampires. And we like to kiss women with a clean breath. So therefore, garlic in Italy is used to give flavor to food. So tonight, that garlic will be used the proper way.
Spinach. Guy, there's no blueberries.
There's no blueberries, guy.
Spinach.
Spinach, you want to put some spinach in there? Go ahead. Actually, you know what? Get some zucchini so we show them some cutting skills.
Okay.
Now, the dough is almost done. How do I know if it's ready, Mario? Your fingers?
I know it's ready, Mario.
Push it down. Pull it up. If your finger gets 100% out of it, nice and dry, you guys are doing good. I still feel a little wet in the bottom of it. So what I'll do, I'm going to try to mix it a couple times. If you actually do me a favor, there should be some... Marcos, can I have some semolinas for me and for the tables, please? Yeah. Thank you, buddy. What I'll do, I'm going to add a little extra semolina flour to make sure that this doesn't stay too wet. If the dough remains too wet, when we're going to go trying to make the pasta sheets, it's going to get stuck in the machine, and it's not going to work. I'll let this rest. I'm going to wait for the semolina. I'm going to go help Guy right here. How are you, Guy? There it is. Okay, don't worry about it. I don't drink, so you trust me when I tell you. Here we go. Sure. Here we go. So now we're going to make the sauce. So he put the oil in here, and the pan was cold, right? A lot of people have the bad habit to have a hot pan, and then they put the oil, and the first thing you hear is, ouch. That means nothing. Or ouch, correct. That means the oil is not ready. It's cold and hot. It's going to give you the noise. So make sure your pan is cold, turn it on, and then when you're ready to turn it on, you want to put some garlic in there, right, Guy?
Yes, sir.
So what we'll do, we put the garlic in here. We're going to turn this pan on right now, and then we're going to wait for the garlic to start to dance.
Yes.
That means that once the garlic starts to get in the hot oil, it's going to move around, your oil is getting ready. In the meanwhile, we'll leave it here. We're going to prepare the rest of the recipe. We're going to do also some onions, if you allow me to. And what is the best way to actually chop onions without crying?
Fast.
Fast. That's number one wrong answer. What else? Rinse it under the water. Fantastic wrong answer. Thank you. What else?
Cold.
Cold. That's very nice. I don't know what that means, but it's okay. How about having somebody else cut it for you? How about using those goggles that you have from your ski vacation that you used once?
Your demo.
How about you actually have Chef Brian Emmett, the winning of the baking competition on CBS? He's going to be your next instructor next time, and he's going to be right there waiting for you. Now, the number one answer, somebody said it, but I didn't want to pick on it. It is sharp knife.
Sure.
If your knife is not sharp, you're going to keep crying as much as you want to put goggles or not. Oh. So therefore, please be very careful. If your knife is not sharp, you push on the onions, the sulfurs will release into your face, and you will start to cry. If your knife is sharp, this won't happen. Now,
They're starting.
starting, okay. So we're going to cut this onion not all the way to the end. We're going to give them a little structure right here. Then we're going to go this way, and we're going to chop it, and we're going to turn it into saving money from the chopper. There we go. So we're going to go here, and your onion is getting chopped as fine as possible, and it's all done in the side. So this one didn't come out good. This one didn't come out good because I'm not perfect like you. And then here we go. Always keep your tip of your knife on the cutting board and move everything around. I don't want to see people doing this because I will guarantee you that you will go home with an extra finger less. So we're going to take some of these onions. There we go. Now what else are we going to put in there, Mr. Guy? What did we say we're going to put? Some zucchini mushroom. Trust you? Oh, here. Go ahead. Just grab it right now. So first of all, when we have something round and it moves around, always find a flat surface in a way that this doesn't move. You have more control of it. So let's just cut it this way and this way, but try to keep it together. Stick your finger in the food and put your knuckles a little bit ahead. Worst case scenario, you cut your knuckles off, but not your finger. Or even better, you don't cut your nails off. What does it mean, Mario, cutting my nails off? That means that if you cut your nails off, you will know why Chinese use it as a torture. Because it is extremely painful. So be careful. So we're going to stick the finger in there, Mr. Guy. I'm going to go down this way. See right here? I'm going to try to keep it together, okay? Okay, so let the blade go down. Hold it. And hopefully it doesn't come out. In this case it did. And Then we're gonna keep going because we wanna do it this way as well, right? So we're gonna do this way. Go ahead. Easy. You have 10 fingers and you have all the time in your life. So stick your finger in there like I taught you to. This is too exposed. Brown. There you go. The onion is starts to get a little bit darker brown. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna start to get this in there. I'm gonna get some of the mushrooms as well. I'm gonna hurry up because if it's not, you guys are gonna stay here all night. But Guy, thank you very much for your help and a nice round of applause for Guy. There we go. I like to leave the stem on my. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you back your. I didn't give you back your beer.
You're good.
I know you got. I told you I don't drink, so it's fine. You know, so I'm gonna put all the vegetables in first. If you're gonna do anything with meat at home, please make sure also that you keep that at home in mind. You wanna cook the meat first, the vegetables first, tomato sauce or pink sauce or whatever you want comes at the end. It needs to be only to be heated up. In the meanwhile, you're gonna have the help of.
All right.
Very good. Just make sure you stir a little bit over here. Put this one back here. Give me a second. I know you want to be here. You want to be in center of attention, but give me a second. There you go. Just kidding. There we go. Okay. Garlic. Please, guys, I tell you right now, any recipe is going to come with chopped garlic everywhere. You lost points. Because you haven't heard me, brother. Now, right here, do you want to stir this one, Mr.
Butter.
Butter. Very good. So I'm going to start to put a little bit more semolina in here. Want to make sure my dough is not too wet. And then I'm going to start to pass the dough through this machine. This machine right here is what is going to flatten your pasta, right? So there is a handle right here. See this? It goes right in here. And you guys going to turn around and then you're going to start to actually pass the pasta through. If you hear this noise at your table, at least twice, no more drinking. Okay? Because that doesn't happen too often. So in the meanwhile, this has two rolls right here that they're going to start to get closer and closer once we get the pasta thinner and thinner. Make sure you pick the widest distance between the two rolls. Do not look at the numbers. Just pull the roll and turn around and see what is the widest distance. See it right here? You can take a look. I don't bite you. Come closer. There you go. You can even put your finger in there. It doesn't do nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now the pasta is ready. When you're at home, please be aware, I want you to let the pasta or the dough rest for about 25 minutes. Then you can start to use it. How are we going over there? Good? Should we just turn it off a little bit before it actually burns everything? Okay? How we do? Good. Excellent. I'm glad. Smells good? Good. Do you know any other word besides good?
Bad.
No, bad. Houston, we have a problem. So now, in the first round, we're gonna let the dough go through, right? We're gonna try to thin it up. Does it look like nice? Not at all. So we're gonna fold them back again. We're gonna pass it through the machine, and we're gonna start to achieve the same nice, beautiful look that you wanna see when you make your fresh pasta at home, or when you go to Monteverde on Randolph to eat some good fresh made pasta. Here we go. I'll pass it one more time, and then I'm gonna start to change the dial between the rolls and going thinner and thinner and thinner. There we go. See, now it looks a little better. Forgot to tell you, out of all this, I can make 3 portions of pasta at the most. The Italian portions.
Okay, we need one on table 11, please.
For table 11, we'll be taking care of it. Make sure that they leave the tips before we serve them, because they are known for being a little cheap. So, here we go. I'm gonna start to move the dial. I'm gonna make it thinner and thinner, the distance between the 2 rolls, okay? And then I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna make it look very easy, guys. It is not. So now I'm gonna start to go here. Make sure you always center your dough. Make sure your dough is centered in the middle of the machine. If you put your pasta here and you go like this is gonna turn into a crippled pasta. We don't want that. Here we go. Now we're going down to one more. Until I get down to the number 1, that is actually what I prefer the most, the thinnest part of it. Pardon me?
My aunt, like, she's Brazilian, she's like, she could use, like, broom handles.
Yeah, but it's 2018. So they did evolve at certain point, and they left the broom handle for our witch that comes on January 6th. So here we go. I'm gonna go down. Now, when it becomes too long, guys, please use common sense. Start to actually reduce the length of this pasta, and let's go this way. So I'm gonna go down all the way to 1, and then I'm gonna actually ask your help one more time. I'm gonna put this here, and we're gonna start to get the water to boil. That's fine, leave it there. It's gonna do it by itself. I'm gonna keep going this way. You guys are lucky tonight. You gotta make me a plate of pasta, and you're not gonna have to eat what you make. Isn't that funny? Guess who's gotta eat it? So, any questions so far besides the broomstick?
You have insurance.
Do I have insurance from BARRA Associates?
Good answer.
You see, number one answer. There we go. We got to the point that we are to the last distance between the two rolls. Now, there is a teamwork. When you go back to your table, please start to talk to each other. Start to figure out what you're gonna make. So this is only half, guys. So, can you get your hands like this? There you go. Everybody, camera ready, please. There you go. Give me the